Hey folks, it's Luke Ienn, and here we are. We are going to infiltrate the bridge town. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, I definitely had to kind of end the last episode at a weird spot, but my timer was already over, and the perfect cut-in moment also happened to be the worst stopping moment. So yeah, that happened. But here we are. We're playing. Let's get back into it. We're gonna do some cool stuff, I bet.
There. See that fire at the very top? That's the control post. What used to be anyway. Now it's a shrine, блять. Closer to God at the top, you see? That's where you have to go. I'll distract the guards now.
Alright. Ooh, this is imposing. Oh yeah, look at that. I love it.
Hey, you ashore! Catch the line!
Ready! Hey, sailor! What did you do to your barge? What you gonna sell now?
Oh, you're so funny! Jackass, блядь.
So Artyom, shall we move? Whoever gets there first wins. Break a leg.
Ah, Duke. Let's go climbing with Duke.
So, brothers, why are we here? Because they have arrived. Just like Father Salandius foretold. Who arrived? Satan's slaves! It's like you missed the morning sermon.
Alright, another stealth mission. And I'm not gonna kill the cultists. I avoided killing their god, which I'm glad for. The bandits, I don't think they had anything to do with these people, so I don't necessarily think I've upset them by doing that.
A heretic actually arrived right at the sermon. Just like it was foretold.
Can I turn off the stove?
So our guys took the boats, went there and searched the place.
Whoop! I don't know why your head was on fire there, but... Okay, you didn't land on the stove and cook yourself, so that's good.
There's a rumor that people saw her with the heretics. So you think they might attack?
So far so good. We might actually get through this fairly easily.
You see, Simon never came back.
Zero two.
Holy people like him never come back, brother. And heathens are worse than demons.
That's what scares me. I only need to get one demon, but the heathens.
It's all in God's hands.
That.
Almost got seen there. Glad I didn't. I just noticed that the palette, vanguard of these... Ooh, this looks dangerous.
Don't you worry so much.
I'm not going that way. It might be the safest, but...
What do those heretics want here?
No, I can't go this way. I have to go underneath the creepy bridge.
And what's so nice over there on the other side?
It's been a month since anybody returned from a trip to the House of the Fish.
Wow, this thing is nearly falling apart. Look at these boats up here. Oh, so many people talking. It's hard for me to really pick a conversation to listen to. What's that noise? Did you hear that? There was like some weird, creepy whispering. A thunderstorm? Oh no. The lightning demons. Oh! This is bad. So that's what it was reacting to. Oh, that's creepy. Big scary thunderstorm coming this way. So far so good.
Who's there?
That was surprisingly easy. Everyone keeps getting small glimpses of me, but they're not quite sure what they saw. Can't take the elevator, I don't think, and besides, it'd be without power. There's no batteries or... Oh, no. Yeah, elevator works. Surprised no one's noticed. It's a quiet elevator. I don't know, am I lost? No, this seems to... Oh god. Oh god.
And the ground burned to ash.
This is bad. This is a bad place to be.
And people turned into shadows. But our cloister survived. For the faithful reside here. And the Lord in his mercy and wisdom has chosen one among them who goes by the name of Silencius. And so speaketh the Lord, I will be with you, and will keep you safe, provided you are true.
Oh no! No!
Satanic technology.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
And even more so, do you reject Satan's deception? That thing they call electric current. The cursed gift the enemy gave to the fools, so that they would fancy themselves above reproach, above God, and more powerful than him.
Ah, that worked.
Amen, my children! For the electric current is Satan's temptation and his poison. Only those who reject electricity will be allowed into the kingdom of God. Only those who remain unsullied by its corruption will be let through by the starfish.
Glory to the fish!
So let us not fear the heretics at our door. The ones who would attack our cloister. Even with their iron steeds standing before us, stinking of machine oil and shining its heretical light upon us, we will not falter.
They wear fires on their helmets, which just seems ill-advised.
For this is our hour of glory. Amen.
Amen!
So let your hands slay.
Need to hurry before he finishes his sermon.
For we carry out the will of our Lord, and it is his retribution and punishment for their sins that our enemies will receive. And all who stand before our gates shall stand
No.
in the wind. His will be
Saw me.
his will be done. For he will devour them.
It's pretty noisy in here.
For one can cleanse himself of gunpowder, but electricity puts an eternal judgment upon the sinners.
He's the problem. The other one doesn't cause an issue because he just stands there.
And even more so, do you reject Satan's deception? That thing they call electric current. The curse
Where's this guy even
the enemy
talking
gave
from?
to the fools, so that they would fancy themselves above reproach, above God, and more powerful than him. Will never get past the starfish.
So you got me, you damned heretics! You took gotcha, and now you have me! Damn, you're quicker too! Look, we're just passing through. Let us through peacefully, our guys won't shoot. We've been easy on you people the whole time, and Katya asked us to take her along herself. Do you get me? Sure thing. First you kill off the local cutthroats, and then you switch to us. Will you kill elders and children too? Or have you drunk enough blood already? Leave us for good now. God may punish you for your sins, but my responsibility is to tend my flock. That's a good boy. Hear me, brothers! Hold your fire! You hear me? I'll excommunicate everyone who shoots! Well, I did all I could. Just don't shoot. And tell the driver to keep it slow. The bridge is in shambles, so don't stop, or the bridge might collapse. You will have to
Aurora,
keep
Duke, we've reached an agreement. They will let us through if we don't shoot and move slowly. And don't stop. I repeat, do not stop. Over.
Here we go.
Artyom, let's jump!
Oh god. Go. We made it.
Well, that's a job well done, huh?
Oh, just really managed to wing my way through that. Oh, I feel good about it. Didn't have a single issue this time.
We left Volga behind. The endless expanses of Russia stretched before us now. The bridge dwellers had finally decided to believe that we were not demons and let us pass. Anna was right. We invaded their world, and it's not up to us to destroy it. No matter how stupid it may seem. Electricity is a sin. Is that really worse than the lies we were told in the metro? About how the whole world was dead and there was nowhere to go? Everybody in the tunnels bought that convenient lie. Once we reach Yamantau, we will at least know if that lie was justified. Since so far, we haven't met any signs of enemy occupation.
Alright, a lot just happened. And, oh, that was really interesting. The game acknowledged how I had killed the bandit camp. Do you think Silantius's response would have been different if perhaps he ended up like... Yeah, do you think it would have been different if we hadn't killed them? Like, he would have been more accepting of us? Even worse, though, perhaps also he would have had a really different reaction to us if I had ever decided to attack any of the... I forget what they were called, but his, like, the military unit that he had arranged there. I didn't take any of them out lethally either. But yeah, the game really acknowledged, like, what I had done so far. I'm gonna be curious to see how much more it does that. Oh, and look there on the map. You can kind of see the symbol of Silantius's religion. Spring. Oh, this is exciting. We've been through this entire game series so far during the winter. I don't think it's ever really been... Well, no, I think in Metro Last Light there were some parts where it was like kind of spring or something like that, but it was... or fall. It was gross though. Gross, wet, and desolate and stuff. But I think I see some trees in this short little, in small little snip, the little screenshot up in the corner. This is really exciting.
Artyom. Artyom. Wake up, dear.
Is he up yet? Artyom, the Colonel wants you on the bridge. See you later.
Come on, wake up.
You just want to lay down instead of me. Excuse me, it's my turn for the bed. What's this? Oh wow, what do we got here? Diary. Oh yeah, these are all all the things in the throughout the game that I've, like all the loading screens and such. Artyom has always been pretty good with, well, art. That was something that's been shown in previous games where he's had pretty decent art skills himself. The crew. Oh, here's all of our characters. Oh wow, there's a whole bio for each of them. Oh god. There's a lot of bios here. Okay. I like to see Duke sounds like he's got a really cool life too. Oh, I want to read these right now. Oh, there's a lot. Yep, a lot of people here. I'm gonna have to go through that sometime. Not just yet. Not just yet. The new world. Wow, there's so much in here. There's so much in here. I'm gonna have to like spend a whole episode reading this stuff. Yeah, I'll have to do like a whole episode reading all this. Jesus Christ, there's a lot. Okay, well. Oh, humanimals. Ooh. Yeah, this is cool. Wow. What else we got here? A radio?
I'm Ienn. Over. Canal, come in. Canal, over. That's just great. We'll all try later. Attention.
There's the thing that we heard earlier. Oh, I could spend a long time just going through all this. Probably not right now. Yeah, let's play some music. It's kind of warbly, I didn't set it properly.
How long have we been on the road for? I've been listening to the radio too. And there was not a single transmission about any occupying force. There's so much regular chatter. So many stories. Dad says all those are coded transmissions, that they all have hidden meaning, but why would they be so secretive? Why aren't they using this railroad? Why don't they at least control its key junctions? Why did they not install any roadblocks? If they are even out here. This is the main transport artery, after all. Maybe they are not here at all. Maybe they never came here, or they are already gone. Though, where to? Remember? Neither Katya nor Crest have ever met them. Though, we seem to be doing just fine even without them. It's like Middle Ages. That Silantius is treating people like slaves, getting them killed. I can't believe they had it worse without his lies, nonsense, and human sacrifices. And us? We had been living down there for so many years, fighting each other, and nobody even thought you could live outside. Stay here for a bit, Artyom.
Yeah, I'll sit with you. Aw.
This is great. I wish I could stay like this forever. Artyom, when you climbed those ruins back in Moscow, with your radio, did you imagine our life on the surface at all? A home, for one. A place where we could live. A log cabin on the outskirts of a forest. Or how about a bungalow on an ocean shore? Well, you know, there's something great in simply going anywhere like this. Together. Through the abandoned stations, the ruins, the wasteland. Especially in our own private compartment. Thinking back, isn't this our honeymoon trip? It certainly feels like one, even though it's a bit late. We've only had some honeymoon sorties at best so far.
Ha ha.
You know, I had a talk with Katya. I'm sitting here recalling that bridge and those people there, and we've been sitting underground for 20 years, and they haven't. So what? These are not the same people who used to build cities, planes, and space rockets. They are just like us in Metro, only even more dejected. They are essentially slaves. For real. They work all day and pray all night. Always watched, always directed. Everything is under control. Everything is decided by the community. Well, I mean, Silantius. They don't even have any property. Even their socks belong to the community. They're just entranced with him, with his ridiculous lies about electricity. Of course, not everyone got fooled easily, but if they dare ask questions, they get penance, exorcising an electric demon with prayer and the cross. But that's a death sentence. How is a flashlight dangerous? Or a radio? But no, they shun it all. They hide and keep praying. How can you even make people believe this ridiculous garbage within just a few years? People in general start believing lies surprisingly easily, don't they? As long as those lies are convenient or at least familiar. Take us, in Metro. All right, we haven't met the occupying forces yet. If we disregard that shirt I found on an antenna... Katya and Crest, never met them either. But maybe they are still out there somewhere. And if they are, then they didn't even tell us about them back home. They didn't tell us that the war was still on. They just made us believe that there's no life anywhere outside of Metro. They've been lying to us. Lying non-stop. All this time. Were their intentions good? Perhaps. But the Metro is a castle built on lies. Damn, am I angry. And so far, no matter how far we get, we haven't met a single enemy. Isn't that strange? But Father won't have a word of it. Stay vigilant, be careful, the enemy never sleeps. You know, I love my father. A whole lot, no matter what. But what if everything he's been told is just another layer of lies? I hope we'll find out how deep this rabbit hole is once we get to Yamantau. Well, what do you know? I do feel better now after telling you. Thanks for hearing me out, Artyom. Let's just sit here a little. All right, run along. Dad wanted something.
A good heart-to-heart moment in difficult times. It's hard to find moments in your life when you can be...
Uncle Artyom!
Oh?
Uncle Artyom! Uncle Tokarev has already set his shop up!
I'll check that out in a moment.
It's so cool!
Yeah, I'll check it out in a moment. Hang on. I've got commentary to make. Oh, look outside. You can see the trees running past and some occasional buildings off in the distance. You really are just... there's a chance to live out here again. She talks about the lies, and that's just been something I've been thinking a lot about. How people who were afraid and vulnerable were manipulated by other people giving them lies. Lies about war, lies about technology. Anything to control these people and keep them on their side. Ultimately, the people in charge tend to be the people who are afraid the most. Afraid that people won't care about them anymore, or that they'll become irrelevant. That for some reason they won't be remembered, or that they won't get enough out of their life. A lot of these people are afraid of not getting something of any sort of sort. Sometimes it's justified, other times it's self-inflicted. It doesn't have to be where you're the most powerful person in the world, as long as you can feel that you have a place in it. And I think for a lot of people, deciding how big their place in the world should be for themselves is the hardest thing to come to terms with. Some people, they just want to be the largest and most important thing that ever existed. Other people, they know that they can simply enjoy the things that they want to in life as long as they are satisfied with what they can get. It's difficult finding that within yourself, but ultimately we end up with people in this world who want to control it and control other people. And oftentimes those people who are just trying their best to have the happiest life they can will sometimes settle for what seems like a good choice, following the rules and laws of other people, or sometimes believing in the lies as long as it seems that it'll protect them. Well, let's take a look around our new place. Look at this. We had to go through a lot in order to get it. But we managed to actually do something. Look at him go. I think I'll let you two enjoy your music together.
Stop it already! Well, what did you expect? So, what's up with your plate carrier? Tokarev was mad. It's a long story.
Come on, out with it.
Well, there I am, sitting on a beam, looking at Artyom milling about below.
Oh, you are so full of it. Artyom did most of the work.
That he did, yeah, he did. But you don't have to interrupt my lies. You asked me about the Vest yourselves.
Alright, go on.
So I see Artyom get to the door, and I think it's time I came down. So I do. But something just holds on to me.
What does?
How should I know? It's dark, nobody around. But I can't move. And those locals kept going on about Tsar something. So I thought I was in a kind of a bind.
So?
So I just unfastened the safety and let down. There was that shed down there. The roof was kind of close.
And what about the Tsar?
Oh, bleh, the Tsar was huge. Scary as shit.
Sure was.
Well, there was this rusty bolt, and my carrier got snagged on it.
Well, you, Duke, are lucky you already have a nickname.
That's hilarious. And what was next? Oh, next. Next we jumped that old preacher of theirs. Well, Artyom did most of it.
I'm glad to have you there still.
He swooped in like a hawk. Yeah, he's good. While I was clamoring about those beams and fighting that side. Oh, I'm killing myself. Well, he basically solved the whole problem.
True that. Good job, Artyom.
Yeah, you both did well. Crest also.
Sure, he did a swell job distracting those guards. I almost wet my pants with laughter when they started hauling that timber. He's an artist. Yeah, he's a great guy. You all came out on top of the game.
And that calls for what?
A drink.
You nailed it. You truly are one of us now, Sam. Will you be joining us?
Nah, not now. I'll have some at dinner.
Well, you'll have to catch up then.
Sure thing. Anyways, we will just have a little as a warm-up now.
Well, when you're out on the road, on the train, just going on, wouldn't be bad just kind of sitting here getting completely crunked up. Careful though, y'all. Your livers will only last so long.
There's something I've been thinking about. What does everyone expect of this trip?
Personally, I want to come back and tell Sveta of my adventures, so that she'd look at me with her huge gray eyes without blinking and keep saying, "You're such a hero, darling."
So you're expecting heroics and scars. That works.
And why did you come?
Well, my heart is aching for true romance. But in the metro, all women want a solid relationship, a reliable husband, a real provider. Enough of that smug smile. It's unbearable. Not that I've had much better luck here so far. As soon as Katya came aboard, Stepan started cooing around her like a peacock.
You should be happy. Katya is a tough girl. You'd be under her thumb in no time.
That is unlikely. I'm not the kind of man to upstage his friend in a contest for a lady.
Especially when that friend promises to break my arm.
Not being subtle in the slightest.
I'll catch my stroke of luck soon enough. There in Yamantau, women from all over the country have already gathered, waiting for yours truly. How about you, Demir? What made you go?
Well, at first I just went along with you guys, the colonel. But even then I thought, this is my chance to make my dream come true. A chance to see Kazakhstan, my people. But first, we must come back to Moscow, because it isn't fair. People must know that they've put up with enough. They are free. They can live outside now. What do you think about that, idiot?
I'm with you, Demir. Yet, freedom is not so simple. There was this freedom fighter, Che Guevara. He died under 40. Comrade Mao, whose book you've been perusing on the other hand, was a strict ruler but lived a long life.
Well, we should have expected that from you. Weird thing, though, is that you are called idiot.
I know. It's by his own choice. Because he's so fond of Chekhov.
Chekhov too, of course. But it's Dostoevsky for the most part, Sam, my friend.
Sure, I read the book too. It's just that I mix them up a lot. Chekhov wrote about that son of Austerlitz, a wounded officer. Powerful imagery.
You are just killing me. How about you, Uncle Sam? Got dreams?
You know, I just want to ride my board again. Spark a joint up on a beach. Catch that wave. Deep inside, under a grizzled metro dweller, there's still a relaxed Californian inside me.
Ah, get out of here.
So you know, before Dad talked me into joining the Corps, I used to wear my hair long. He told me they'd make a decent citizen out of the total disappointment that I was, and sent me to college once I was discharged. I joined, and they sent me to the Middle East.
Wow, so do you hope your guys would pick you up? I don't see them around.
Yeah, I don't hold my breath for my guys. Once this mission's over, I'll submit my discharge papers. I'll reach the ocean, and there, find a ship maybe?
Oh yeah, just imagine it. You arrive on that ship, and they go like...
Ah, the Russians are coming!
You are one of us now. You don't really need to go anywhere.
At least don't put your Ushanka on. They will sink you on sight.
I won't, though I will take my balalaika with me.
Well... Who has any expectations for our reception at Yamantau?
Well, your expectations, Alyosha, are quite obvious, huh? Scantily clad junior officer ladies on the rolling the red carpet.
Yeah, I'm a simple guy. How about you guys?
Well, I hope they will answer a few questions. For example, if there is not a single American within hundreds of miles from Moscow, save for our friend Samuel here, why stay underground?
I'd put it a bit differently. Did you, dearest High Command gentlemen, know that we in Moscow had to spend 20 years underground?
Oh, by all means, you can ask those while I'm enjoying my briefing with the junior officer ladies, huh?
I don't know. I'm in the mood for a road trip.
Oh, we got ourselves a true traveler here.
Yeah, we will have to live and see.
You are right.
I think everyone's done talking now. Hey, Duke. Duke, buddy. Need to get through? Can I?
Let me pass, please, Artyom.
I'm trying to. Where's your room?
Well, I'll go back to stalking.
There's a lot of stuff that went down there. It's been a really cool part of the game. It really does remind me of like the moments in Mass Effect when you'd get into the Normandy and just chat with all of your fellow crewmates. And in this place, you really do feel as if you're part of a living, breathing community of people that are going down the road, going down the rails, and trying to find a new place to live, hoping for their future. Everyone is so relaxed and joyful right now. They have their worries and their stresses, but I think this is the most hopeful anyone has ever been. They've never really believed that such an opportunity could occur, and here it is. It's happening. At the same time, though, I do have some worries. It's been on my mind for a bit, but earlier, Anna, she was coughing. I've heard her cough a few times now, actually. And I am a little concerned that perhaps she got sick. We'll see if she's gonna be okay. I want to see her and Artyom have a happy future together. Artyom's worked real hard for this, and he's felt that desperation. I've felt that desperation. There was times when I forced Artyom to do things that I felt bad for, such as killing that bandit camp. It shouldn't have been necessary. And there were moments when, in my desperation, I felt that the only way forward would be through violence. This game continues to show me, again and again, that if we can live in a world without violence, then we can live in a happier one. All people want to do is live and survive, but the lies that people tell us and the lies that we tell ourselves can often perpetuate that cycle, and it's up to us to decide whether or not we give into it. Hey, wait a minute. This is the buggy from the first game and the second one, I think. I don't remember actually which game exactly it was in, but yep, that's the buggy, alright. That's cool. Oh, a book. Book. Oh, I don't know if I want to take that. Oh, it's a letter from Nastya. Oh, Nastya's letter. Dear Daddy, I write this so you know where to look for Mommy and me when you come back. Because Mommy and I wanted to stay, but Silentius says we must go to the tower and leave this car, and I don't want to. I wanted to wait for you in the car, but Mommy said I can't. And Silentius said that you won't come back because you failed the test of faith. He's a stupid liar because you never needed any test as their faith is dumb. I remember you said so. Mommy said nothing, but I know she's waiting for you too. So please come back soon and take us away from this fools. I love you very much. Nastya. Oh. Oh, that makes me sad. But now, perhaps, she can have some happier moments. Watching grizzled old men make guns.
Ah, hi, Artyom. See my new place? Fit for a king, I must say. What do you think of this workbench, eh? Everything is within reach, yet there's so much space left. Most of the stuff you and the guys found outside and gave to me went into making this workshop happen. So thank you. We'll have to keep pitching in like this too. Looks like we're facing a long journey, and useful things like ammo or equipment don't grow on trees. Plus, the further from Moscow we get, the harder they'll probably be to get. So don't forget to collect all the materials you find to keep us going. There's so many things to do. I haven't decided where I'm going to work on the suits, but I'll have to, and soon. And it's high time we fixed our uniforms. Some of our people are starting to look pretty ragged, you know? Well, Duke's plate carrier won't hold the back plate anymore, and he jokes that he's lucky it's not the front one, or else his toes would be in danger. Regardless, I am turning this little gang back into a real army. Well, that's it. I bragged enough and won't waste any more of your time. The Colonel summoned you. Well, I have stuff to do too. You guys are fast to break gear, but none too expedient to fix it.
I try to.
Uncle Talkative! Uncle Talkative!
What would you like to ask, Nastya?
Uncle Talkative, do you have a sewing machine?
No, I don't.
But how are you going to fix the suits then?
Well, like everyone else, I take a thread and a needle, and I use a sail stitch.
Wow, cool! Can you teach me?
I sure can, but later. I've got work to do.
Will you let me fix Sam's rifle strap?
Well, sure thing. Oh, but under supervision. Sam is so strict, you know.
Hurrah! And Uncle Sam isn't strict at all. He's kind.
All right, look here. I'll show you once. Now we do this.
I see.
Bonding.
Yes, and now this way.
Got that.
You have got to be careful here.
Oh, here's the weapons I've
See?
collected. Yeah. Okay, so he wasn't lying about that.
Don't rush
Seems like
it
so
here.
far I've got... Well, I've got the stuff that I'm usually equipped
Yes.
with. And then there's a couple of other options here as well, like the pistol and the mini shotgun, yeah. Ooh, is that a percolator? Ugh, actually, is that a percolator? I really hope not. With the cups here, I'm like, y'all better not be trying to make coffee out of that thing. That seems like a bad decision. Hello? How's it going?
Oh, smoke break. That's good.
Right by the no smoking sign? Yeah, buddy. Here, let's go.
Oh, this is one mean smoke.
Yeah, you're smoking these out of,
Damn, this is rough.
you're smoking
Well,
this stuff out of
Nothing we couldn't take.
out of newspapers. Oh, no wonder. That stuff burns like hell. Yeah.
Well, you are the right kind of guys. You, the Colonel, Duke, that guy did a swell job on that bridge. And now he's bragging about it like a child. He is a child, really, no, a child. But he's good. So, yeah, what did I want to say? Yes. Thank you. You people accepted me, and I'm a simple guy. I will pay the debt back, okay? So, how do you like it out here after your tunnels? Freedom, huh? Sure thing. So much space. It feels too empty to me, though. Just reeds and ruins and those damn mutants. Hate them. Phew. Though you guys are gonna see the government, so, bratucha, don't be mad, but just tell me, what the hell do you even need them for? Well, of course, it might be interesting to take a look, but throughout all of my rambling, I only met two kinds of ex-government people. Dead ones and gang leaders. And let me tell you, the latter are much worse than your typical bandit. They just have to make a speech before doing something awful. So what I mean, I didn't really care about the government even before the war, much less now, when everything's long since gone to shit. So what for, really? I'm a simple man, Artyomich. I told I'm with you, that means I'm with you for the long haul. But I'd much rather find a nice place to live at than go see the government. Of course, they could give us luxury bunkers or something. Well, Artyom, you seem cold. Go get warmed up a bit, I'll smoke some more. Have stuff to think about. Or just stay. We have enough space now.
Well, thank you for the moment, buddy. Crest is a pretty interesting fellow. He says he's a simple man, but he has pretty deep thoughts. I find it interesting, his view on government and living. In his eyes, all the government could do for him to make him happy would to give him a luxury bunker and be on their way. I don't blame him. He's got some good points. Government caused this mess. Wars. Conflict. Piano. Hi. Be nice if I could play that. What's this little shower? Yeah, it's like a... Yeah, it's a shower. It's cool. We kept some bunnies? Probably for eating later, if I had to guess. But honestly, I'm a little concerned about these rabbits still. Ooh, wow. Yeah, we're eating a lot of stuff, aren't we? Alright. Well... Wow. I gotta go see. Look, the fish are jumping. Or are those fish or birds just loading in poorly? Yeah, I think those are just birds. Oh wow, and over here too. Jeez. Oh, and the apartment blocks in the building. Do I have my binoculars here? No, I don't. No. Wow. Well, I think this is probably a good place to end the episode. I know I have to go talk to Miller in a moment, but this has been going on a little longer than I anticipated still. But there were a lot of really great moments there that I just didn't want to leave, like, unattended to. After everything that we've been to over in the Volga, we finally managed to get ourselves a brief moment of respite. And so I will gladly take that moment and happily just sit here and enjoy the scenery on a calm, peaceful train ride through the countryside. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna continue on and see where this takes us. Seems like we're headed off to a brand new zone, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm very interested to see what this place is like during the spring. Seems a little snowy still, but you can tell the trees are starting to bloom. Well, until then, take care of yourself, and I'll see you then. Bye.